What's up, everybody? Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. We are continuing through the 2022 regular season here as the Seattle Mariners, playing day and date. And you can catch brand new games of this series season every single day on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex, the very site you're watching this, at 7 p.m. Pacific time. If the Mariners aren't playing, there just won't be a video, even though YouTube really doesn't like that. Because it's like, the algorithm doesn't agree with this. Your videos were doing fine view-wise, and then you didn't upload one day. Fuck you. So that's exciting. Anyway, hey, welcome on in. We're coming off kind of a rough game yesterday. I wasn't super thrilled with it. A lot of hits, couldn't drive runs home. We had the one home run, and it kind of just wasn't... It wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't a great game. But that's okay. We can bounce back. The main issue in today's episode. Today is Sunday. And we have not won on a Sunday all season long. As you can see, happy May. That's right. It is the 5th month of the year already. Gross. Disgusting. I hate it. We are 0-6. A combined 0-6 on Sunday and Monday. We have only lost 9 games. 6 of those have been on a Sunday and a Monday. That is just wild to think about. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2... Okay, there it is. Okay. For some reason, I thought I was wrong, but no, I'm right. 9 minus 6 is 3. But we look to get off on the correct foot. This is kind of the worst case scenario. Last season struggled on the first of the month. This season struggling on a Sunday is this kind of a combination. We're 8-2 in our last 10. We're 3.5 games ahead of the Angels. We don't even have 10 losses yet. We're 18-9 through the first 27 games. That feels very good. We have a big series against the Houston Astros looming. But today it's all about the Miami Marlins, Marco Gonzalez, Sixto Sanchez. That cannot be the way I pronounce his name correctly. Sanchez, I got that. It could be on with a Sanchez with the I don't know what that's called. It's not a tilde. No. It's the other button on the anyway. My idiocy aside from how other languages work, we'll go ahead and just jump into this game. Play full game. We'll go with the road gray. That's fine. Lone Depot Park. Marco Gonzalez. Lineup is looking okay. We're taking that right-handed pitcher. Taking on a right-handed pitcher. We're doing that. I'm going to reset the Elgato here in just a second while we get this game started. So it'll flip real quick because I got to make sure that I get back in for the thumbnail. This was a very dumb idea. Then we're going to go ahead and just do this, and we're going to do it like that. And oop, it started. Okay.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome.
That was poorly planned. Thankfully, this game actually doesn't seem to load all that quickly on the Series S. Maybe it's just because it's a Series S and it's kind of that intermittent jump between the Xbox like Series. No, Xbox One X and like the Xbox Series X. I don't know. One day maybe I'll have a Series X. Who knows? We'll see. Rubber match of the series. Haven't lost a series in a while. And it's the first time in a good chunk of time that we have not had a fat pack of cards on the table to open. Today, as we look at the pitcher stats, 1-4 record with a nearly 4 ERA. Today, it's a 90s baseball card pack. Yesterday, we failed to open a current 2022 pack, and that means that card pack is just got thrown into the void.
We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch is a changeup and then a sinker. The miles an hour difference between those is 10 miles an hour at the top speed. 4-seam fastball, slider, and a curveball.
strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys.
If we can get some pop on that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, I believe it would be a trophy. If you can get a home run on a triple-digit pitch, that's an achievement. I said trophy like an idiot. That was a really bad swing on the changeup. Yesterday's game was awful. I was very frustrated at the plate. Man, we're not off to a good start here with a bad swing on that last.
Crawford. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect
What's it called?
Over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Oh, you fucking idiot!
Tosses to the pitcher,
And the misery continues. The Miami Marlins have now used 3 starting pitchers in a row that throw the types of pitches I absolutely hate, and their primary stuff is, frankly, the stuff of nightmares for me.
Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather.
It's gross.
Does that change
I hate
anything,
it.
Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about...
Big swing on a changeup there. Probably early, yeah.
Fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1. Thankfully, the only pitch I swung at was in the strike zone. It wasn't a good swing.
Jack swing went around.
Fuck.
It's 2-2. Swung out, belted. That one back. Gone.
Wow. Okay. Weird. It is weird that the Lewis home run today and the Haniger home run, those both got out of the park. But the Toro hit that I had yesterday that I thought for sure should have been a home run was inside, stayed inside the park. But Lewis getting us off to a good start here.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
6th home run of the season for Kyle Lewis. He's a guy I would like to be a little more consistent with.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
I change up right over the heart of the plate.
The right fielder, Mitch.
In there, and it's 0-1.
The issue I have with Haniger and with Lewis, I see big power. I want to hit the power swing.
And a pitch. Going to count 1 and 2. Next one misses, and it's 2 and 2.
So a good start to the game here for the Mariners. 1-0 off the top.
Good eye right there.
Wow.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge.
Wow. Okay, worked a walk. Got a generous call there. Probably should have been strike 3, but that's okay.
Find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Next to hit, Ty France. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul.
Really late on that
Leads
sinker.
off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
At the belt and fires.
Ooh, gross. That was a changeup way outside. No.
And the pitch. Here's a high chopper. To first.
All right, we got him to throw 20 pitches. Maybe we can get into the bullpen with someone who throws, what's it called? A 4-seam fastball. Maybe works a little more up in the zone where I like to try and hit. But still a good start. We did get Marco Gonzalez's stats. I didn't hit a single button, but all right.
The third baseman,
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Man, I flippin' hate the circle change.
Good eye right there.
And we're off to a terrible start here.
Kicks and fires. That one out to right.
And we already gave up a massive contact on a circle change. 3 pitches into this game.
batting second, The shortstop.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
That one misses in the dirt. Line drive, base hit.
Lucky that he was able to grab that with his glove there. That, I mean, if that gets past him, that is going to be disaster.
The designated hitter.
Probably could have run up toward the
Jesus Aguilar, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there
up
for
toward the
strike
fence,
one.
maybe a step or two, made that a less of a gamble.
Next pitch is outside. Ball one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Jake Fraley. That's a tip of the cap right
That
there.
was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Ripped to short.
Genuinely
Goes
surprised
across
that that
the
was not
diamond.
rocked
That
to the
is
outfield.
inning.
That
Marlins lead
was
one.
a
They're down
terrible
1-0.
pitch. Terrible pitch.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now
Leading off for the
Abraham
Mariners,
Toro.
The third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Sanchez back to work. And there's the strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball one. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to
That's
deal
fine.
with as a hitter.
Would have been a strike either way.
Expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That's fine. Count either way, 2
Line
and
to the
2.
pitch. And now it's 3-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in
That sinker
play.
was up in the zone, huh?
And here is Jake Fraley. First offering misses badly for ball one. Toro.
Is
gets his lead at
Abraham
first.
Toro's
Nobody
power up a little bit?
on the ground to second, might be two. Rojas for one, and that's two.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Alberto.
Stuff like that, that's super frustrating.
Alberto
Get a little bloop
Rodriguez.
shot and then just immediately
Next to the
erase
Mariners. 3 for 8
any
in the series
sort
coming
of
in.
threat or potential
That one hit to right.
action.
Encarnacion moving back for this one. He's got it.
Yeah.
And that is out
I mean, hey,
for
that's all
three.
right. He took advantage of a pitch that was up in the
It's
zone.
1-0.
Rodriguez doesn't have the most power, but sometimes we can get some bloop shots in there. Been playing much better with him lately over the last 2 weeks or
Welcome
so.
back at the plate. Garrett
So that has been positive. Because he had, I mean,
The Marlins,
I've mentioned it several times, but he had an average that was like, oh God, do I need to bring him
Liner to
down
second and picked on the
and
hop.
bring somebody
Over
else
to
up,
first,
try and get that
and
figured out.
out number one.
But no,
batting six,
we figured him out a little bit better, and
Jacob Galway.
And fouled off. The 0-1. This ball's chopped in the ground. On to first.
thank God he only had
They get
11
the
speed.
out on Stallings.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Herrera Encarnacion takes one off the outside here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And down on
Got him
strikes.
looking.
And that's
16
plenty
pitches
of
through the first 2
and
innings
Marlins
for
down quietly.
Gonzalez,
They trail
Marco
here,
Gonzalez.
1-0.
I believe he's coming off that injury, so he didn't actually even miss a start. Justin Dunn was ready to go,
All
but
set for the start of
that's
the
all
inning.
right.
So here's Murphy now.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
kind of choked on some water there on
Right-hander
accident.
back
That's
to
exciting.
work. There's
Trying to drink a little bit better, and then I went to burp, and it all just came out. My body rejecting it.
hot shot to third.
Ah, damn it. Early on it and got on top of it.
One up, one down.
Murphy has not been. I have not been playing well with Murphy at all. I don't think he has a single hit so far in this this whole road stand or road trip, I should say.
Here's Adam Frazier.
And aside from that Lewis home run, not a whole lot to be excited about.
Can't get there.
I mean, that's
The
a
extra bases. Around first, heading for 2.
changeup that probably should be punished, quite frankly. But if I wasn't so aggressive with the power swing, I could make my life a lot easier.
Or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Importantly, this keeps the double play
Man at second with one away.
away.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
He's stayed.
Pitch misses
He was up there in the
inside,
zone a little
and it's
bit.
1-0.
Wonder if he was trying to throw me off, because he'd been peppering the low part of the zone for the most part throughout that first go round. But we are in go round number 2.
Bounced out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner around third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Wow,
The run
wow,
comes in from
wow.
second, and they lead by 2.
That was a terrible decision, but
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just
a poor throw from the outfield helps the Mariners get a 2-0 lead going here.
Staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Lewis. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
That's a base hit. That's a base hit.
They fired in quickly.
I was late on that
So it's
one.
first and second with
Lucky
only
that that one
away.
snuck through.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's going to be Mitch Haniger.
That's fine.
First pitch, and
That's
in
fine.
for a strike.
I'm good with that take.
Two on, one out. Now
That's an
this.
even better take. That, not a great swing.
Crawford at second. Lewis at first.
Still
One ball.
early on that changeup.
Next
That's a
offering
good
is
take
down
right
low.
there. That's a good take. I mean, the swing's fine. It's early. It's pretty ugly, but
Righty delivers. On a line, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach clearly as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
So up next, Ty France. Grounded out his first time. Ripped on a line, and he makes the catch.
well, that cost me a run. That should have been out number 2 right there.
One run on the RBI single.
And that should have probably driven in a run. Hey, we got really lucky on the Murphy send. I felt good, felt pretty positive. But I think the other one, the second hit was better. It got to the guy faster. It is also impossible to see the third base umpire when the camera's like focused out in the outfield. It's like, okay, what do you want here?
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now the tag at
And yet again, we have a questionable base running decision by the Miami Marlins. We saw several of these in the first game. Didn't really give them an opportunity to goof up in the second game because they just scored on home runs.
This is Monte Harrison. Out towards right center field. Haniger puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey.
Here's Joey Wendell. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
To the right side.
We're going to get to the fourth inning with 23 pitches.
Miami down in
23 pitches through 3 innings. It is like I am playing against myself. Just under 8 pitches per inning. That is wild.
Back here at the ballpark, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro.
The third baseman, number 13.
Sanchez back to work. Ripped on the ground a second. That's a base hit.
Just a little bit on top of it. Perfect timing.
First pitch swing in, went up there.
I really wanted a fucking home run with him, but I'll take the single.
Ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And up next for Seattle, Jake Fraley. On the ground, right side. 4,
really bad.
6, 3, and they turn the double play. Pretty good job.
It's all right.
In this one,
It's no big deal. It's a huge miss. It's a huge wasted opportunity. I get so confident so quickly, and I get so frustrated. Like on the flip side, I get so frustrated so quickly, but I mean, all of that was awful.
And now the DH, Alberto Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. And here it comes. He swings and fouls one off.
That was gross.
The 1-1. That one
Ew,
fouled off.
that was worse. Grosser.
And a pitch. Up the middle.
Yeah. Everything was early. Darn it. I had a really good start to the inning, and then it came apart so quickly. 7 hits, 2 runs. Couple of double plays have really put a damper on this one.
Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Miguel Rojas. Pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up.
That'll work.
For the catcher.
That is exactly what I wanted out of that.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice
terrible contact. I mean, I guess ideally strikeout was the idea. But I will take the pop-up, no problem.
Easy out for the defense.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. In there for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Ground ball right side. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Doing better at trying to get first pitch strikes. That first inning was really awful.
And now the lefty stays alive. In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That'll work. That'll work, Kyle Lewis. Doing it offensively, doing it defensively. Let's go.
Back here in Miami, and now the catcher comes up to him. Tom Murphy.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
That's fine.
And there's a ball.
That'll work. Little all over the place here.
The 2-1.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
That one ripped.
Damn it. Ripped, but it was fucking right to the defender. Damn it.
Remind yourself, it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
So digging in, Adam Frazier. Swing and a
I got the ump confused for a player there for a second. I was like, oh, good, I hit it right to him. And then I saw that he was wearing a light blue shirt, and I thought, oh, that's just an umpire. He's not going to catch it. Hopefully.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And that's in there for strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. And a
Bad
foul
swing,
ball.
bad swing.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes.
Yeah, that.
And there's 2 away.
Yeah. We'll take a look at this flashback. I'm all right with that.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Lewis. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
First offering, and it just misses. Frazier off the first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third.
We're feeling it with K-Lou right there. Let's go, Kyle Lewis. 3 for 3 on the day.
Here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now here is Mitch Haniger. And he deals. Base hit, 1 run in already. He's in there.
Gets the job
Hell
done as
yeah.
he brings home a pair. Solid
2
swing.
run single. Let's fucking go. Hey, Sean. Idiot.
And he met it out front.
Contact swing, my man. Doesn't have to be all homers.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jesus Luzardo.
Oh, we have a lefty pitcher coming in here.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the
I'm
bullpen.
covering up
We'll
his
see
stats.
just how
9
many
games,
outs he's able to
0-1
give this
record,
skipper.
24.2 innings
Runner at
pitched.
first with 2 away. Now here is Ty France. Good contact guy, good defender. That hits the
And he
dirt.
just spiked that one into the ground. .12-6 curve, a 2-seam, 4-seam, and a circle change.
Here comes a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The 2-0 is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That should have been a 3-2 count right there. That was a terrible strike or a ball call.
So 2 on.
Don't have a ton of speed
away.
here.
Abraham Toro up next for the Mariners. Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Yeah.
Encarnacion makes
That
the
35
catch,
power
and
does
that'll
not
do it.
help me
Last
out a
half
lot.
of the fifth,
That was a
here we
late
go.
swing on a
It's
pitch
the
I'd
Mariners
just-
4 and the Marlins nothing.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, a little 2-out damage. A single that drove in 2 runs. Feels good. I'll take that. I'm all right with the bad send if I can at least put more runs on the board. You know what I mean? Overcome the mistake.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. And there's the strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. On the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now we're not in a save situation at the moment. So we might try and save some of the
Jacob Stone.
bullpen arms that we
Next up for the
use
Marlins.
frequently for like actual
That hits
setup
the
and
dirt.
save
Ball
situations. That would be the Castillos and the Seawalds of the
1. Next pitch is
of the
popped up.
rotation.
Gonzalez makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Of course, he is running with only 40 pitches here, so who knows?
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now, Ferrar Encarnacion. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. France steps
42
on the bag,
pitches.
and that is the inning.
42 pitches through
And
5
1, 2,
innings
3
of
go
work.
the Marlins. They're down 4-0.
They're doing me some favors here, just kind of swinging at a lot of stuff. Obviously, got to be weary of the, the third time through the order situation. But with that few pitches,
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side.
oh, I thought I might be able to get that just out of his reach.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Alberto Rodriguez. First offering.
That's a good
misses
take.
the mark.
I really am okay with that swing, that previous swing of Fraley. Obviously, 1 pitch outs aren't great, but at the same time,
Fly ball down the
little
line.
boop shot, little boop shot, little boop
And that
shot.
drops
Darn,
foul.
just foul. If it's an out on that Fraley contact, it's like, not that big of a deal. If you get it through,
Next
yeah, that's pretty
offering
cool.
down in the dirt. Strike
That
2.
was a terrible
Yeah,
swing.
I don't think
I was looking
anyone's
for
got
a
good numbers swinging and
I was
missing
looking
that
for a
direction.
pitch that was going to drop into the zone. Like that.
Out towards left
I was
center,
still underneath
Sanchez
it, but
makes his way towards it, pulls it in on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Now it's Tom Murphy. And he swings.
I wanted
and
that.
misses
I
at the
wanted that
initial
fucking...
offering. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 outs. Well struck right field. It bangs off the wall.
I believe that's Tom Murphy's
And he's
first
in at
hit
second with a
this
2-out
entire
double.
road
Man,
trip.
those are the types of hits where
Comes
you
with
don't
2
feel
outs.
Any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Dang.
Such a good feeling. Loud contact.
I think it was a little late on it.
You could tell
5
that
runners left on base.
all over as it
Yikes.
jumped off of his stick.
And
Oh,
now
actually, it
for
was pretty good
Seattle,
timing.
Adam
Yeah.
Frazier. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Not in time. He's safe.
Here we go. Small ball runs, contact
What if they're
hitting.
looking to be aggressive
Getting
and
that
got
timing
something he
down.
can handle? I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Drive in a run, Adam Frazier.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First pitch, not close.
Wow, Crawford did not flinch at that at all. But pretty close to that left elbow.
Next offering is in for
That was a nice
strike.
12-6 curve right there.
On the
Oh,
ground,
bad
right
swing.
side.
Bad swing.
A flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the frame.
Hey,
They
that's
pick
all
up
right.
a run on
Drive
2
in a
hits,
run.
No errors and a man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the M's 5 and the Marlins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Marlins, Royce
Leading up
Lewis.
for the Marlins, the second baseman, Royce Lewis.
And here it comes. And that's a strike.
0-1.
And a swing
Hell
and a
yeah.
miss there. Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Popped up. Frazier makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 3,
Monte Harrison, the next up for the Marlins.
Harrison.
And first off,
That was a really bad cutter. Really, really bad cutter.
And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Crawford gloves it. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Joey Wendell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yep,
Lined into left center, base hit.
there it
Now he
is.
turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
I am surprised that he went with just a double there. I don't know what it is. I was feeling pretty good with that circle change, but the last couple that I threw
Position with 2
weren't
away.
great.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit.
Now batting,
That one's in there, 0-1.
Miguel Rojas.
The 0-1 is outside,
Ugh,
and it's a ball and
gross.
strike. And it's second. Upstairs.
Ugh, gross.
Count 2-1.
This one in the dirt.
I forgot how to pitch. My brain just quit on that one.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And on second, 2 down. In the air, right.
They are going to bail me out of that inning. That should have been a walk. Should have been 2 on with 2 outs. Instead, it ends up a clean inning for our boy Marco Gonzalez. No runs on the board.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the
Kyle Lewis needs a triple for the cycle.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. And he's got a double.
I thought about it. They got that in real
Nice
quick.
double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result.
I sent him to third pretty quickly. I was like, you know what? We're going to try for it. And then just when he was approaching second base, it was like right there at, yeah.
So man aboard, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger.
I don't know that this ballpark would give up a lot of triples.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. Out of here.
This is what I've been looking for, a big offensive explosion. This would be the first game that I've played this season that has felt like a just blowout, a drubbing, just an ass kicking. And I like it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
New pitcher now, Jordan Holloway. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
78, Jordan Holloway.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Ooh, we getting that difficulty increase.
The first baseman, number 23.
In there for strike
Oof,
1.
2-seam fastball. That really dove down there. Slider, 4-seam, 2-seam, knuckle, curve. The 4-seam and the 2-seam, 97 and 98. Slider, 88.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Oh
Definitely
my
not gonna
God.
make his highlight tape.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So up next, Abraham Toro. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
When you throw a
Late.
fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Out there to center. Harrison gets under it.
Way under that one.
Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Jake Fraley. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at
works.
the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air, and Encarnacion settles underneath it, makes the catch.
All right, so we have a 7-0 lead, which means I can be a little bit looser with Gonzalez and how I use him. We could also even bring in Mishevitz.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Aguilar.
The designated hitter, Jesus
The pitch.
Aguilar.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy makes the grab.
That should have been fucking annihilated. That should have been absolutely destroyed.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Jesus. Sanchez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
0-2 now. Got him looking.
Wow, that was a generous strike right there.
Deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing
Only
a ton
2
of signs of
strikeouts.
fatigue.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
I guess if I could get Lewis to hit it all the way into that corner, maybe you could get a triple.
Shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Stallings.
Now batter, catcher, Jacob.
Line drive, base hit. Cooper around third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Marlins lead 1. They continue
Let's
to trail.
fucking go.
7-0.
Let's fucking go. Kyle fucking Lewis, ladies and gentlemen, folks around the world. Kyle fucking Lewis. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
Back
That
here
is
at Low
awesome.
Depot Park. Here's a speed threat, Alberto Rodriguez.
The designated hitter.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Everybody's pretty rested, which is nice.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, fairly deep to right field.
Hey, some good
puts it
contact
away,
there.
and there's one
Good
down.
contact by Alberto Rodriguez. I like it. I'm all right with it.
Tom Murphy digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Oh, that's
This
a
one in the air, center
bad
field.
swing. That's a bad swing.
Harrison pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam
In the air, out towards right center. And
Oh,
Crawford
god damn it.
makes the
Fuck.
catch, and
That one really stayed up there, huh?
there, and they hold
It almost
7-0
was like
lead.
the manager sent, like, went up and was just like, just go get out real quick. We just fuck it. Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Back onto the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Ferrara Encarnacion.
The right fielder.
Gonzalez
Hurrah.
back to work.
Encarnacion.
Hammered, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Okay.
Clearly, he was ready to hit right there.
The batter, number 4.
And here comes the Mariners
Second
manager to the
baseman,
mound. Pitching change coming. Marco
Lost my
Gonzalez
feel
will
with
mark as he
Gonzalez
heads to the
here.
dugout. We'll take a
Just
quick
not.
break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Don't need to start breaking now. We got 6 outs to get here. We have a 7-run lead.
Takes over on the mound, and a healthy
Mishevich.
size lead for him to go to work with.
That ERA is awful, but maybe we can try and keep it clean here. We can drive it down a little bit more. Good Lord, those numbers are fucking awful. And to think that that ERA was actually worse at one point.
Here's Royce Lewis. First pitch, and that's
There we
in
go.
for a strike.
There we go.
If you're gonna get
All right,
something
one
going,
on,
this is the time
nobody
to do
out
it. You
here.
Get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now fly ball to right center. Haniger makes the catch. Runner
Not a
checks at
great
second.
throw. That's a better throw. Maybe I can get him out there, but not a great throw.
Monte Harrison, the next up for the Marlins.
Monte Harrison.
And the first
Fuck.
offering is not
All the
close.
way off?
Encarnacion takes his lead at third with one away. Next offering upstairs. Next one misses.
Jesus
and that's
fucking
ball
God,
three.
what?
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And there's ball four.
That's okay. That's okay. Double plays in effect here, so we can just, we're good. We're fine.
Down the third
It's all right.
baseman, Joey Wendell. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 7-1.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Was not even close. That is not what I wanted in that scenario. Where was that fucking pitch? Oh, good. It was right over the fucking heart of the goddamn plate.
That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away. And now for the
Up
Marlins,
next for the
Jesus
Marlins,
Aguilar.
the
And a
designated
little
hitter.
something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's
Aguilar.
hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Runners on first and third, two away. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets by him. In there safely.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it.
Are you fucking kidding me, Mashevitz? Are you fucking kidding me? That you were this goddamn awful. Fuck. All the way off, dude. God fucking damn it. Mother of
Righty reliever
God.
for the Mets, Eric Swanson. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his
Now
best to
pitching
keep
for
him there.
Seattle, number 50, Eric Swanson.
What in the fuck is that? I hate it. I hate the splitter. I hate this fucking pitch. This is disgusting. What? Why? Didn't even throw a slider.
In the air, left field. Fraley drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 7 and the Marlins 3.
I mean, he's only getting a tag for 2 of those runs, but for God's sake, dude. For fuck's sake.
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Zach Pop hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Leading off for Seattle, the shortstop, J.P.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And the next pitch is way outside. And the righty deals.
So I do have 2 pitchers that I don't really want to use, and it's because I hate the splitter. I hate that the way that pitch looks.
And he hits a ground ball.
It's
right
awful.
Side. Lewis over to pick it up.
There's no other pitch in the game that I have run across that has a thing where you have to double back on it. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Lewis now in the box, comes up
It's all
empty
right.
with a
It's
swing
all right.
there.
Don't come undone here, Sean. You're just fine.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate. Action in the pen down there. Richard Blyer appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Bass, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Up next
It's okay.
for Seattle.
Not a big deal. It's a frustrating at bat for how god awful it was. Some really bad swings there. The righty on righty with the with sinkers and splitters and sliders like that is my fucking worst nightmare.
Absolutely, a 2-run
And that's
shot
what he
that
has is a
really
sinker
looms
and a
pretty
slider
large
that
in
he's
this
throwing
game
way
right
out of the zone that I have no patience for.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right-handed reliever. Ground ball, left side. Over to Cooper, and that's the 3rd out. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things
Really
off
early
in the
on that.
bottom
That
of
was
the
a
ninth.
disgusting
It's
inning.
the Mariners 7 and the Marlins 3.
The Marlins pitchers may not be the most skilled positions. They might not be the highest rated positions. I hate all of
New
them.
pitcher for the Mariners, Justin Dunn. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Justin.
Yeah, Justin Dunn was probably going to be the starter today if Gonzalez didn't get healthy. So I haven't actually been using him just in case I need him as a starter. So that is why he has 4 days rest. If you're curious, if you're new, welcome on in. Don't forget to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that stuff. Jesus Christ. We do have the slurve and the slider. Same pitch pattern. I'm just not on it. Am I letting up? What am I doing wrong here? Location's not great. Usually pretty good with Justin Dunn.
Back here
But
in
no,
Miami,
I don't want the
last
fucking
chance for the home
screenshot.
team.
Why is
And
that
at
on the
plate for
controller?
Miami, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman,
Pitch.
Garrett
And
Cooper.
a strike. And that one fouled off.
All of that was really bad.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs.
batting,
Man, he's got
catcher.
a lot of confidence in that pitch
Jacob.
right now.
Galway.
Dribbled up the third baseline. Tosses to first, and they're down to their last out.
Now
So
batting,
2 down
right
now,
fielder,
and here is Ferrara Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is in
That
for a
is
strike.
the best pitch I have thrown, and it was one of the uglier ones that I've seen. Fucking Christ. I don't get it.
just one out away, try to close it out. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Down to their final strike. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Can't put them away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And that's in for a strike. Slice down the right side.
Two outs. Put him away. 2 strikes. Put
Kicks
him
and fires.
away.
Pitch misses. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes count.
Fought off foul. Rolled over to third. On to first. Ball game.
Okay, well,
with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
we win the series. Good news. Win the game. Great news. Score 7 runs. What I like to talk about, what I enjoy about some of the games that I've played, spurting them out a little bit, throwing 1 here, 1 there, 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, or 2 there. So 5 of 9 innings were putting runs on the board. Made 1 base running blunder with an extra send that I probably shouldn't have done. That's fine. No big deal. Played pretty well defensively. I do feel like I made a good timing change as far as like, okay, they're starting to get some hits here on my starting pitcher. Pull him out. Did not make the correct decision in putting in Mashevitz because he just gives up runs like they're going out of style. That was terrible. I hated whatever that fucking pitch was that's Eric Swanson had. I don't think I'll see much of him this season. I was hoping that I could use Mashevitz and use Eric Swanson in a game that was like well in hand, in control of for the majority of it, probably all of it realistically, and save the other guys that I want to use, like the Justin Dunns in the bullpen, and just kind of hold on to them for the big series that's coming up against the Houston Astros. We have big series coming up at home, a big 7-game homestand before a day off. I wanted to use different pitchers to save those guys, and it did not work in my favor at all. Swansea came in through 1 pitch, got 1 out, got us out of the inning. Fantastic. Mashevitz continues to be just an absolute frustration. Might be worth sending him down because I just don't pitch well with him. And just kind of like get him out of the bullpen. Maybe trade him something. Just kind of get somebody else that I can use. I know that I can use lower rated players effectively. Look at Munoz last year. Look at Tapia last year. Those 2 guys played very well with them pretty much start to finish in that season. So that's where you want it. Man, that's a unnecessarily close there. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th. They made it a 4-run game. Obviously not enough to really make too much of a threat, but it did start to get a little dicier in the 9th. Justin Dunn came through and didn't quite put him away the way I wanted him to and the way I felt that I could. But hey, that's just how it goes. Kyle Lewis, he is your player of the game. He was 4 for 5, a home run, 2 doubles, 1 ribby, 3 runs. He was a triple shy of the cycle. Mitch Haniger was 3 of 4 with a home run, 4 ribbies, and a run. Adam Frazier, 3 for 5, a double, a ribby. Pardon me. And Adam Frazier scored twice. Tom Murphy was 1 for 4 with a double and scored once. Miami, Jesus Aguilar, 1 for 4 with a double and knocked in 2 ribbies. Encarnacion was 2 for 4 with a double, scored once. Joey Wendell was 1 for 3, hit a double, knocked in a run. Miguel Rojas, 2 for 4, scored one time. Marco Gonzalez, he is getting the victory. He was charged with the first of those 3 runs in the 8th. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, and like I said, the one earned run. Sixto Sanchez, 4.2 innings pitched, 10 hits given up, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 4 earned runs, which is why Mitch Haniger is 3 for 4 rather than like 4 for 5. It's because I believe he was the walk. It wouldn't make sense that Lewis, because Haniger goes up right after. Lewis and Haniger went up in the 9th, and they were both perfect, and I ruined that. Anyway, that'll do it for today's game. A win for the Seattle Mariners will move up to 19-9 on the season through the first 20 whatever games of it. And our first win on a Sunday. Hey, look at that. Maybe it's because I'm actually playing this on a Saturday, which would mean that the Monday game would be on a Sunday recording. Uh-oh. Hopefully they won today, because I think they've lost like 4 in a row. 3 or 4 in a row. Don't get swept by the Miami Marlins in Miami. Come on, Mariners, wake up. We have woken up. The bats came alive today. We scored 7 runs, which was more runs than we had scored in the previous 2 games of this series combined. Actually doubled that production and a little extra in the one game today. We are heading off to Houston tomorrow for a series starting against the Astros. 3-game set. And auto fix rotation. Don't need the auto rotation. Chris Flexen will be on the mound. Luis Garcia, he will be on the mound. That'll be 19-9 taking on a 15-13. We do have a lead on the Astros here in the American League West. We are 4 games ahead of them. The Angels between the two of us. And your boy is very tired. Switch over to this camera really quick. I need a haircut. His hair in the back is getting long. It's getting pushed back. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It looks doofy. You know what I mean? Just like, oh man, you're probably too old to have that bedhead look, you know? Maybe just don't. We successfully get to open these cards. Hard to see the wrapper, but 1990 Major League Baseball Upper Deck cards. These are going to probably be the most common cards that we'll have, because I have like 30 some odd packs of them. Oh, cool. Great. There's that guy. We'll just, you know what? We'll skip it. Thanks for changing your name. Appreciate it. Here's an interesting one. Looks like it's for the White Sox, but I don't really recognize this. Oh, it is. It is for the White Sox, but I don't recognize that the logo on the hat or the text on the jersey. Logo is kind of that old 90s White Sox logo. That one I recognize. I used to use the White Sox a lot when I played K. Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball for some reason. I don't know. Mike Brumley for the Detroit Tigers making a play here. There you go. Keep your eye on the ball, kids. Lee Smith, Boston Red Sox. Oh boy, sorry, that was a really bad hiccup. There you go. Got a upside down. Eddie Murray. 2-hat Murray, they called him. Always loved wearing 2 hats. Batting hat, regular hat, didn't matter. If there were 2 of them, he was wearing 2 of them. What if that was an actual, like, fact about him, and I just didn't realize because I don't know anything about the man. Chris James. This one has like kind of a weird bat. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like too thick. Like that, they caught that in like a real action shot. Pretty good, pretty good. Maybe a printing error. Keith Hernandez has some weird texture on his hat. I don't know if that's just the card was bad or... Oh, it's called Reflection, Sean. His hat's shiny and it's reflecting something? You fucking moron. I even like put my finger on it and like scraped it. I was like, is this like a different card that got stuck on it? Who could possibly know? Doug Drabick. He is our next man. Pitcher for the Pirates. There you go. Ooh, we got the holographic card. What is it? I can't really tell. Because it doesn't show up well. Oh, and the Milwaukee Brewers are the winners today. There you go. You can see the reflection of the screen and everything. Still no duplicates on that. Looking for the Mariners one. Obviously, because we're playing as the Mariners. Let's hang on. I don't think we're getting anybody terribly exciting, but Rich Gedman for the Boston Red Sox. He's also wearing a shiny hat. Didn't confuse me nearly as much. Look at that. It's just the sky. You figured that out. Good job. For the Rangers, we have rookie Dean Palmer. There you go. Rob Ritchie, rookie card for Detroit. Danny Jackson, Cincinnati Reds. They're off to an abysmal start in real life. They were like 3-18 or something. Candy Maldonado. It's a great first name. I like this shot too. I like it. I like everything about that card. Great. Jamie Moyer. He would later go on to play for, that's right, the Seattle Mariners. I don't know if he's like as beloved as like a John Olerud. Maybe John Olerud isn't really all that beloved. I just liked him. And then Damaso Garcia for the now defunct, well, I guess they're not defunct, the now called the Washington Nationals. All right. There you go. There's your pack of cards. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoy when I hit the wrong camera or the wrong setup. And we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah, our speed somehow went down to 5th again. I don't know what's going on. Somebody must have gotten injured or something. I think we've been in 5th for the most part this season, but we jumped up to 3rd, and now we're back down to 5th. It's very weird. I don't get it. Doesn't matter. I don't have to get it. All you have to do is scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos every day at 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mariners baseball, 7 p.m. Pacific time every single day right here on youtube.com/SeanOSourceRex. So please be sure to scroll down and do that subscribing because it helps me out. Recently hit 900 subscribers on the channel, so thank you very much. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Go Sports, good game, and go Mariners. Goodbye.